Hello.
And you good day.
I have three subjects that I want to tap into.
Yes.
And one of them is the first one, and I'll open it with a statement.
One of them is the first one.
Yes.
Oh, how special.
Yes.
I suppose that means the others are number 2 and 3?
Yes.
Oh, all right. How organized of you.
I love it.
All right.
Okay, so I was on an airplane a couple days ago.
All right.
And I saw things from a really cool perspective, looking out the window above the clouds.
Yes.
I noticed that we look so small down
Is this
here.
your first time on a plane?
No.
All right.
But first time looking out the window like that.
Oh, all right. First time for that perspective.
Yes.
All right.
So from down here.
You do, in fact, have to be high to have a different perspective.
Yes. yes. So from down here, everything looks so big. Everything is so linear.
Yes, you should see it from our perspective.
I know. I just posted on Facebook and I was like, hashtag what they see. And I was like, oh, this is cool. This is what you see. So,
Yeah.
And a lot of the subjects that you talk about, I'm like, oh, well, from this perspective, it sort of makes sense. Everything's happening all at the same time.
Yes.
That's really cool because it actually is. But from down here, it's like I have to walk 5 steps to get from here to the freaking wall.
The frickin' wall. Yes.
I was going to say another word, but
is
I had to
that a
edit
German
myself.
word? Das frickin' wall.
Das frickin' Wall. Heinz.
All right.
So I'm thinking, okay, so from down here, let me tap into what Bashar says a lot. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so I'm walking from my chair in this room to this microphone talking to you.
Yes.
And that from that distance to here, I just walked through a large amount of Earths.
Yes.
Okay. So how I feel right now is a really cool rush of excitement.
Yes.
And I also know that this feeling right now is also the feeling I have when I start to doubt myself and I start to get afraid of what might happen. The feeling right now is very similar.
All right.
So, okay.
And?
So on the seat just now, I was excited, so I'm on those Earths that are on those frequencies.
Yes.
I'm shifting into bodies that have those personalities of me that are on those Earths where things sort of unfold in an exciting way.
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm going to work, right, and I'm like, I'm driving, I'm sort of amping myself up, and I'm getting a little anxiety because there's so many personalities at work. Right. So, and there's a lot of vibrational things going on, a lot of decisions happening, and I have one job, and I go and do it.
Yes.
And
is it an exciting job?
Yeah. Overall, it's an exciting job.
Yeah. Overall.
Right. That's sort of the thing. Is my part in it is but there's other parts in it that are really exciting.
Can you make the parts that are more exciting?
Yes, I have.
Oh, all right.
And the only way I've been able to do that is to be present and not thinking about what's going to happen or what has happened.
All right. And do you prefer that state?
It's the only state that I can match, that I can become, that I at least feel safe.
So why would you give yourself any reason to leave that state?
I don't, because I have, and I've made a lot of rough mistakes doing that.
That's all right. You've learned something, yes?
Yeah. So I'm thinking here,
yes.
The most important thing that I want to be in this state, and this state is very allowing of me being myself.
Yes,
usually,
that's what it's for.
Right. So when I go to work, I used to have a lot of history of not being myself, and now I want to be myself.
And are you?
In this state I am.
Yes.
This be present
again,
state.
why would you ever leave it?
Right. Before it doesn't matter. I didn't know why I did, but I did.
All right.
So, okay.
So now...
I notice I was toying around with the idea with my coworkers, different personalities here.
Yes.
And I was waiting in line to visit my boss just outside her office with another coworker, and we're both listening to my boss talk to somebody else.
Yes.
And I'm just assuming that my boss is being herself, but she's
Not
using
necessarily.
Right. Right, I don't know. So, but she seemed very comfortable with using cursing words to get
all
her point
right.
across, which is fine. And I made a comment to my colleague saying, isn't it nice that we have a boss who can be herself? She can just explain things how she wants to.
All right.
Right? And so it kind of sets the tone for us.
Yes.
We can be ourselves in a work environment. Isn't that
right.
great? And my colleague looks at me and says, we can? And I immediately got reflection. I'm like, well, I want to be myself. And though I don't want to necessarily use curse words to get my point across,
Because is that you or is that not you to do so?
it's not me to do so.
Then you wouldn't do it.
Right. So I notice I'm on this pattern. I'm in this really fun dance
Yes.
at work and being
Yes.
myself. And I don't need to be inappropriate. I can just be myself.
Yes.
And however I'm going to be.
Yes.
And I
And
notice.
again, by definition, being yourself would actually always be appropriate for whatever is necessary in the moment.
And that's so good to know.
Yes, it is,
That's
because
really
it's all
is.
automatic and it all works.
Right. So the funny thing that I recognize,
Yes.
and this is the sort of the closing of this statement,
Yes.
is I see others look at me and they have that face like, did he really just say that?
Yes.
Is this guy really expressing himself like he's just being himself? And I feel so cooped
out
up.
of his mind?
Right. And I'm even my boss will even look at me like that. And my boss's boss will even look at me like that. And you can see their Adam's apple like, holy shit, he just said how he felt. This is Robert. This is the guy that we hired.
Yes.
But there seems to be this sort of this vibe in the room that when you go to work, you have to be someone that might not be who you are.
Yes.
And
And
I
that's
don't-
why it's important for people to find out what it is they are. And who it is they are, and do what it is they are. And not be places they are not.
Right. Yes.
Yes?
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
you have functioned to some degree as an example for the other people in that environment, and it doesn't mean they have to choose to be who they
Right.
truly are, but at least you're giving them an option
Right.
by letting them see that they could choose that,
Right. Even if they don't.
even if they don't.
Even if it seems to me.
It's none
that
of your
they-
business whether they do or not.
Correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So
Yes.
sometimes I will fluctuate back to doubt. Oh, maybe,
Why?
You know what?
I thought you said that you didn't wish to go there anymore.
It's very momentary. Very momentary.
All right, and you understand what doubt is, yes?
Not sure.
Doubt is a 100% trust in something you don't prefer.
Yes. Okay. Good. Good.
You are
That's
never not
juicy.
trusting. It's about what you're trusting in.
What you're trusting in. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's very good. So, and I notice that when I start to doubt, I start, in some sense, just introducing static into the organizing principle of synchronicity.
Of course.
Okay. Cool. Great. So that's great. So that's really the statement that I wanted to make.
All right, thank you.
And I'll move on to the second.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's see here. I heard you talk about something really exciting.
Yes.
And it's called the glass wall.
Yes.
That's a really cool idea.
It is. It's an analogy for the idea that you are actually all starting to split into literal, physical, different parallel realities. And even though you can still see a parallel reality you don't prefer, doesn't mean you're actually in that reality. It's as if you are separated by a glass wall.
Yes.
More and more and more of this will continue to occur.
So I'm just going to throw it out here. We're in Vegas, and we had a very interesting event happen in Vegas not too
Yes,
long
we
ago.
know.
And in some sense, I was looking through the glass wall,
Yes.
in a literal sense too,
Yes.
watching my TV,
Yes.
and I would see these people explaining their experience.
Yes.
So I'm interested to know, for me.
We will be giving you an energy permission slip in the meditation that deals with this issue.
Okay.
We are calling it the ABC meditation.
Okay. So you don't want to talk about this anymore?
It is not appropriate to do so now.
Gotcha. Okay, great. I will trust that.
Why, thank you.
I know, isn't that nice?
Number three.
So you have this really cool craft above Phoenix?
Above Sedona.
Sedona. And what's the name of it again? You had a really cool name. I forgot.
My craft doesn't have a name as such. There is a mothership, a cylindrical mothership, that is a more ancient craft that was given a name. The name was the Solar Wind.
Ooh, I like that, the Solar Wind. Okay. And is it still descending, or where is it at currently?
Well, it fluctuates. It's somewhere between 800 and 900 miles above Sedona.
Okay. I was on the airplane the other day, and I was like, okay, I'm 44,000 feet in the air.
You're still way down there.
It's like, if I could just look up, maybe it'll see me. But
no, even if we were much closer, you still wouldn't see us. Not yet.
Right.
It's not only about the idea of how close we are to Earth that acts as a barometer for how close you are to open contact, but also how keen your senses are to actually being able to perceive the vibration of our ship.
That's interesting.
So it's not just this, but it's also, can you see us?
Right. I mean,
that will happen in time.
That's really cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. Thank you.
Aveo.
Aveo means thank you.
Yes.
Aveo, not oveo.
Aveo.
Aveo in our
Thank
ancient
you.
language, yes.
And in the spirit of gratitude, I wanted to take a moment, a collective moment, to essentially celebrate in an inspirational way the outstanding efforts from Victor and Aaron for being outstanding ambassadors for sharing this message. So if we all could, come on, let's give Bashar our energy. Come on, 10X, let's go! Come on, let's get it!
Why, thank you.
All right, so in the spirit of this, I was essentially demonstrating how much we essentially enjoy your presence.
As we enjoy all of yours.
And in the spirit of that, riding that momentum wave, how many of us here would like to experience open contact? Come on, let's hear it. If you want open contact, let's let Bashar hear it. Come on!
Eh? Thought
right.
I heard a little buzzing.
All right. 10X, everybody, you hear that? Come on! Yes! 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 Come on!
Oh, thank you.
All right, so I have come to the understanding that you can holographically understand everything within my vibrational resonance, correct?
Not everything. Everything I need to understand.
Okay.
To give you the information you need from us at this moment. But never everything. We often actually impose blocks upon ourselves so that we do not give information that would in some way, shape, or form intervene with the processes you do not actually want us to intervene with, whether you know it or not. So not everything, but everything that's relevant for the moment.
However, wouldn't a transparent, absolute, clear, holographic understanding or reception create greater precision between both of us?
No, because many of you are not really ready for that. That's the point.
However,
we have to respect the processes that you yourselves have decided are important for you to experience. Complete transparency would erase those processes, and that would be disrespectful.
However, if we fully decided that this is what we desire, wouldn't that be respecting the free will?
If you truly allowed yourself to shift into the moment that way, and we perceive that to be the case, nothing would hold back anything that we would need to say to you. But again, we simply perceive that that is not really the case for most of you. Therefore, we respect the way you have set yourselves up to go through certain processes that are necessary for you to have a deeper appreciation of the things that will manifest in days to come.
So for
We've
those,
done this many times before. We know what we're doing.
so for those of us that have fully decided that we want to move in that synchronistic flow and synchronize with our higher minds in that way.
Well, the full decision goes back to what we said at the beginning of this entire transmission. You have to act like that's true. We have to see that that's true in your behavior. Because what you know to be true, you just do.
Okay, so it's like our physical demonstration of what resonance we want to embody.
Absolutely. We are paying close attention. Nothing will hold us back at all the moment that you truly clear the path. It's all in your hands.
Okay, so for me personally, as I've been moving more and more into the synchronistic flow, allowing myself to embody myself essentially more and more, I've noticed that in moments it feels like it's almost excessive force.
It can sort of feel like an accelerative force, yes.
So that's just my perception.
It is the way you translate, making a change from one level to another sometimes because of the physical parameters that you have agreed to buy into as your experience. Yes, it's just a way you're translating it.
So those essentially, I don't know if this is the right word, but contractions in my body is
getting
positive?
used to the idea.
Okay.
You'll get used to it and the contractions will diminish.
Okay, so it's not something that's bringing my attention to something I need to look at?
Well, it might be, but you have to make that decision by simply asking the question you just asked.
Yes, so perhaps you can assist me with this.
Well, are you living your passion every moment that it's possible to do so with no insistence on a particular outcome, yes or no? Hesitation usually means no.
Yes, I'm bettering my best each and every moment.
I know you may be doing your best.
So it's just letting go of the insistence is what comes up for me.
Insistence is resistance and slows you down.
Yes. Okay, so
what are you looking at within yourself that doesn't allow you to really be the self you prefer to be every moment? Because we're not concerned with the moments that you are being yourself and accelerating. Those are fine. Obviously, we are only here to discuss the moments that aren't that way, so that they can become that way. So are there any moments where you feel you are holding yourself back? Any definitions that are seemingly logical reasons not to really fully be yourself every moment?
Yeah, it seems as if there's like this subconscious, unconscious, or just like it just occurs where like this sadness, shame, burden, or whatever it is, it's just like negative emotions that I know that I don't prefer.
Yeah.
I experience it with my body. So like as I experience these, I want to like better understand, is it me just focusing my consciousness in that way unconsciously? And is this an opportunity for me to consciously become more and more aware of my resonance and allow myself to move into my preference?
Yes, and ask the question, what would I have to believe is true about myself in this situation in order to feel what I'm feeling? If you're willing to hear the answer will come.
Derived from a limiting belief.
Yes.
Okay.
Now remember, of course, not all limitations are negative.
Yes. However, if it's not what we prefer, then it would be negative.
In a sense, yes.
Okay. And so, since you said...
Unless you have a negative definition about something that's actually positive. That would be the only exception.
So what jurisdicts what's harmoniously, like, naturally positive?
Your ability to have really clear definitions and good discernment about what is really necessary in your life and the acceptance that what is happening is what needs to happen at that moment, and then use it in the most positive way. That will increase your discernment.
Okay. So earlier we commented about holographic scanning, essentially.
Yes.
Are you aware of my intentions to work with these artists to essentially create an experience and receive within this collective consciousness resonance wave, per se?
Artists being...
DJs,
and
music.
This excites
artists? You? Absolutely.
So what do I need to say about it? If that's an expression of your excitement and you are acting on it to the best you're able, what do I need to say?
I was moving more towards assisting us.
But I am assisting you.
Well, in the means of creating artificial intelligence.
We have discussed the idea many times of artificial intelligence, and one of the things we have said is that when you actually finally create what you call artificial intelligence, you will realize it isn't artificial.
Yes, absolutely.
And also, the fears that individuals may have on your planet about artificial intelligence are only because you don't understand what intelligence actually is.
Yeah, and from our perspective, it would be first essentially allowing those within that resonance bubble, per se,
Yes.
that are attracted to us through our music because it's harmonious.
Yes.
To be the first ones to receive that and
All
then
right.
to dish it out to the collective in
Yes.
that way, in a harmonious way, through
Yes.
love and light, peace, unity, respect, and all
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
So for me, I'm balancing right now the balance between insisting on this is what we really need, or like,
Why are you insisting?
maybe it's like more so a decision that this is what we need.
Well, again, if it's a decision that it's what you need, there will be those who will gravitate to it. It's not about making the decision for others. It's about making the decision that this is what you need to feel that you are expressing yourself as completely as possible. You will then simply know that others will also need it. But that doesn't have to be the criteria, otherwise that's a condition.
Okay, and then this synchronistically brings us back to what we opened up with the permission slip of essentially burning the art
Yes.
that we created. Because I've already created art within this realm.
Yes.
And I've set the intention to burn it. So does that mean that's my permission slip to completely let go and not focus on it anymore?
To completely let go of any insistence, yes, but not to let go of the pure state of doing and being and acting on it. No.
So continue acting in that direction.
If
Acting
you are
as-
still excited about it, yes.
Okay,
Why would you stop?
Acting as if it already happened, remembering that it has on other levels.
It is already having every impact it needs to have just by being, and you don't have to wonder exactly what that means. You will experience the impact that others get out of it, but you don't have to know what that means before you simply create the music.
Okay.
Does that help?
absolutely. Is there any other thing that you would
I am holding nothing back from you that I
Okay.
am allowed to give you.
So, in the spirit of acting on my highest excitement, it has
Yes.
came to my attention that it's very, very prominent that I need to move to California.
Well, then,
So,
bon voyage.
I'm using this as an opportunity for anyone that has driven here from essentially California, and if you have an open spot in your car, I would love to essentially pitch in money to help pay for gas, and if you have any open room, that would be a absolutely benevolent
All right.
gift.
You have taken an action in the direction of your excitement. They have gotten the message, and see what happens with no insistence.
All right, zero insistence. no
Zero,
resistance.
zero, zero.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
You see, the reason, again, that we encourage you to have zero insistence is because, again, by insisting on certain things that you think are the best possible outcome, you may actually be limiting a much better outcome from happening because you don't really know. You don't really know. You don't really know what the best outcome actually is. The first step in understanding this instruction manual is to know that your physical mind doesn't really know what it thinks it does. Let go. When you surrender, you're not giving up control. You are surrendering to the control you already have.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
Thank you.
Making sure you're all awake.
So I have a question about getting contact, like maybe the beginnings of contact from ETs.
You mean like this conversation
Like
right
you-
now?
Yes, in a sense. I feel
In a
like
sense, you are having contact with an extraterrestrial in this conversation.
yes, I find it feels like some beings are trying to get my attention and coming to me in dreams
Yes.
and images in my mind. But
Yes.
the situation is that I find that I'm struggling to pace myself as it's raising fear in me at times.
About what? What do you
I
think is
don't
going to
know.
happen?
Well, logically, I trust the process, but there are just a lot of fear energy that comes
But
up.
illogically, you don't.
Well, I guess the specific fear is
Is?
similar to the ayahuasca analogy you mentioned.
Which means what?
Well, opening myself up to maybe other beings that I'm...
Are you afraid you won't be able to handle it? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? What are you afraid of? Be specific.
I would say that I'm afraid of being too open to...
What
to
does that
all-
mean? Do you have a negative definition of vulnerability instead of a positive one?
The fact that I'm like willing to connect with them, I don't want to open myself up to other negative types of beings.
Why would you? Why would you assume that's automatic? That's a definition. That's a belief. Why would you assume you're not in control of that, not in charge of that? Why would you assume that your intention can be countermanded?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm just...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have a good answer?
No, well, just the fear I feel when it gets closer.
You just drove right past the answer. I just gave it to you, drove right past it. It's in your control. What you are worried about is just another way of saying, I might, for some reason I can't imagine, choose something I don't prefer. Why?
I know what you're saying. I'm saying, like, in the moment when it feels like I'm getting impressions and whatnot,
Yes.
sometimes it raises a lot of fear energy.
And that only happens because you have the definition. You do understand that there's no such thing as an emotion in a vacuum, yes? You can't feel anything if you don't know what the definition is first. If I gave you a word and you had no definition for it and I asked you, well, how do you feel about that? You would go, I don't know, because I don't know what it means. But when I give you the definition, then you go, oh, that's what it means. Yes, now I can feel the emotions coming up, my relationship to it coming up, my beliefs coming up about it. You can't feel anything if you don't have the definition first. So when you say, well, this happens and I feel this, that's fine. But use the feeling. Understand what the feeling is there for. The feeling is there so you can trace it back to what you would have to believe is true in order to generate that feeling. So that if you don't prefer that feeling, you can find out what the definition is that's generating it and change the definition and hence change the feeling.
Okay, I see. How would I go about changing the definition? Because I think my definition is that, well, if I'm going to invite in these beings, then there'll be negative ones
Yes.
that might take the invitation as well.
Yes.
So
Well, why would you believe that that has any more likelihood of happening other than what you would prefer? That's a way to start exploring the definition. What is it about that concept that makes it seem more likely than the one that you would prefer? It isn't. It's just another belief system. It's just another kind of an experience. Why would you think it has any more likelihood of manifesting than the one you prefer?
well, I guess because I've experienced where fearful definitions can play out. And
Of course
I'm kind of aware
they
that I
can.
have them. And
Of course they can, but you see now you're going in a circle.
I see.
Because I just explained to you that the only reason you had those experiences is because of what you believed at the time. If you understand what we're saying now and you understand the mechanism we just described to you, why would you assume that that would keep happening?
I see.
Make sense?
Okay, yes.
It's that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. It's that simple. When you decide, oh, I get it. The only reason that happened is because I believed it would, and now I understand it's just a belief and I can change it. And that absolutely automatically means that it doesn't necessarily have to happen again. And if it does, then that means I haven't found the belief and I'll keep looking for it. Because when I do find that negative belief and truly let it go, I understand that by definition that I can't have those negative feelings again because I have to have the definition first. You understand the instructions, in other words, and why they work.
I see. Okay.
Yes?
Thank you very much. That was
You are very
helpful.
welcome.
Yes. I'd love to continue talking to you. I have no other questions. Just want to say thank you for your work, and I've gained a lot from it, so thank you.
We thank you all for your work because remember, as we have said, you're not a kindergarten class. You're a master class because it takes real strength to come into a dense reality and transform this degree of darkness into light. You are a graduating master class. Never think of yourselves as being anything less. Give yourselves a hand.
Thank you, sir.
Or if you prefer to think of yourselves as something less, then by all means go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But that's your choice. We're just giving you our perspective of you. Because we know, not believe, we know the power that you are. We know what you're capable of being, what you're capable of experiencing in your lives. We know who you actually are. Therefore, know thyself.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
First of all, thanks for being here and thanks for doing this. I moved to this country last year, but I came across you in 2010.
All right.
And ever since, you've been a huge effect on my life. And my
You
son-
have had the huge effect on your life, but we are happy to have made some suggestions that you believed would work for you.
Yes, and by some strange chain of events, I'm here talking
Oh,
to you. I guess
strange.
life is crazy.
Yes,
So,
it
thank
is,
you.
and it's supposed to be.
It is. I'm
Yes.
just experiencing
Otherwise,
it.
synchronicity can't work if life weren't crazy.
You're right.
I know, that's why I said it.
So, first question is, I'm Persian. I'm from Iran.
All right.
And we really cherish our ancient civilization.
Yes.
And one of the most famous one is Sasani. We call them Sasanis.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, and we call those kings back their shahs as well. So I understand
Yes.
your civilization is called Sasani and your
Yes.
star system is called Shah.
Shah, yes.
Is there any
It's not
connection?
an accident.
It's just crazy. Is there any connection? Because
Yes.
they...
It's
Like
not an
how?
accident, I said. There is a connection. It's part of the mystery that some of you need to solve about our relationship to all of you and how far back it actually goes.
It was ended in 1500 years ago, actually.
No, just the part you're aware of. It's still going on as witnessed by this conversation.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. How am I gonna get more information on that? Like, just, except for
Through synchronicity, just as you've gotten more information today through synchronicity.
you're right.
The information will come. Don't push it, don't rush it, it'll come.
Yeah.
There's a reason for the timing in understanding these things. It's part of the bigger picture, but
Yeah.
you have suspected and seen a small part of it, and that's good because it gives us a barometer for how close some of you are getting to seeing the bigger picture of your relationship to the stars.
And the symbol of Zoroastrianism is a Farahar, if you know.
Define.
It's a symbol like a bearded man on a wing.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We don't have beards, though.
I know, but it looks like an Anunnaki figure, Anunnaki lord.
To some degree, yes.
Is that
It is
right?
representative of that, although it isn't exactly the way they used to look, but it is a symbol.
I understand. Okay, my second question is, Bashar, why do I feel so old? Not right now, but since when I was a child, my
Yes.
parents told me, hey, Arash, go play with those kids. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to
Well,
go
because
play.
you came into the life with certain themes that are a little bit, shall we just say, more adult. You
was
understood
like
that you
8.
didn't necessarily have to experience the typical kind of childhood state of mentality and thought patterns to explore the theme that you chose to explore. And you're seeing this more often. Look around at what children who are 7 and 8 are actually doing now. You will see that they are remembering more of who they are, which is why they feel like old souls.
The problem is,
That's not a problem. Don't define it that way.
I don't know, because
What's
back
the problem?
I was 8, now I'm 32. I really feel old, like I'm 70. I'm looking at the horizon, waiting for this to end.
And
I'm not motivated.
I am 157. To me, you are a child. So now do you feel
I
younger?
don't feel that. I feel really old. I'm not motivated to do anything.
You're not motivated? Oh, well, that's why you feel old.
Just, yeah.
Because you're not following your passion. As I said, when you don't act on your passion, You're not living. When you're not living, you begin dying. And when you begin dying, you're going to feel old. So why aren't you acting on your passion and living in the moment so that you feel young? Why?
What if my passion is just acquiring knowledge?
Well,
It's
are you
always
really
been-
passionate about it?
Yes, I am.
Well, why doesn't that allow you to feel young when you're doing it?
When I do that, yeah, I do feel young.
Then why
But
don't you
life
keep doing
doesn't-
it?
Just
Why
it
don't you
doesn't
keep
pay
doing
my
it?
bills, you know.
Oh, really? Really? You don't have the imagination to allow the access and compilation of knowledge to pay your bills? Why don't you have the imagination to do that?
Good question.
Thank you. Can you answer it? Do you understand it's possible to think of a way to allow what excites you to pay your bills?
It seems too easy, too good.
It seems too good to be true?
Yes.
Then that's your problem, isn't it? That's the definition that doesn't work for you. Why should that be too good to be true? Why do you believe that?
I don't know. You should work hard for everything.
I'm not saying you won't work, but
know.
remember you have a
No.
saying on your planet. A labor of love is not a labor at all. You will be doing all the work you need to do, but it won't feel like work. It won't feel like an effort. But people may look at you and go, wow, he's working really hard, but look at him, he's having so much fun. It won't feel like an effort to you. When you're living in the moment, it doesn't feel like an effort. You just need to live in the moment more, and you'll see.
I know that.
It can support you. It can. That's what it's designed to do. You're just not letting it because you're holding on to beliefs that don't allow it to show you that it can support you. Let go of those beliefs. Those beliefs are the things that are making you feel old, not what you do that excites you. So let go and you'll feel young again.
I know, because most of my friends call me Grandpa. Here, Grandpa comes again.
All right.
I'm serious.
Well, why not just see it as a sign of affection or a mark that you know a lot of stuff? It doesn't necessarily mean that you actually have to feel old just because someone calls you Grandpa. It can be a mark of affection. Can you use your imagination to make it a mark of affection, or are you only going to interpret the word as being old?
No, you're right.
All right. You get to decide what these things mean. So decide in your favor instead of against it.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
It's up to you. Does that help?
Of course.
All right.
Very quick last question.
Yes.
Have I ever been contacted by some sort of extraterrestrial
Yes.
before the age of 7?
Yes. You just don't remember. But you will.
I do kind of remember. Right?
Sort of, kind of, but not really. Not all of it. You will.
How? Like, was
Relax. Follow your passion. Everything will be unveiled in timing when you are who
In
you
my-
need to be.
it living time, you mean?
Yes. Unless you choose to die by not following your passion.
Yeah.
Then you will miss the
Nice.
opportunities that you've set up for yourself. Remember, the only way you can miss the appointments you've made is by spending your time and
Worrying.
energy worrying that you will miss the appointments you made.
That's what I do always. So.
Then just get on with your life, act on your excitement to the best of your ability, let it prove to you that it can support you. It may not support you in the way you think, but it can support you. And just be in the moment so you can feel young and allow yourself to keep all the appointments that you've made, which will happen in perfect timing. No rush, no hurry, here and now.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank
man.
you.
You're awesome.
So are you.
Hello, Tadeo.
Yes, I felt you coming, Nania.
Oh, good. So we're going to go ahead and take our lunch break.
Please then enjoy your nourishment break. We will resume this transmission afterwards. How's it going? Good?
Very good. Thank you. We will reconvene at 2 o'clock.
All right, let us continue with the transmission and your questions if you wish.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you very much for this interaction. I feel like I'm here because of allowing a number of synchronistic events to flow.
Right.
And I really wasn't planning on asking any questions. And I actually wrote my name on that piece of paper because I thought it was maybe a door prize or something.
You wanted to win a door?
No. Yeah. So here I am, and the question that came to mind was that most of my life I've been sort of suppressing my passions and interests in order to be who I thought everyone else wanted me to be. And so I'm having trouble now figuring out what my passions are, what my dreams are.
Well, it's very simple. Very, very simple. As we said, you don't necessarily have to immediately come up with an overarching career, a lifelong project. You start simple. You start small. Every moment, you look around. You have options. Simple things, everyday things. All you have to do is feel which one at any given moment has even just the tiniest bit more attractiveness, the tiniest bit more excitement in it, and just do that first. Take it as far as you can until you can take it no further. Then look for the next one that has just a little bit more excitement in it than any other option. Do that next. This is what we mean when we say that synchronicity is the organizing principle. By giving you things that contain more excitement than anything else, synchronicity actually shows you in what order to act on these things. We assume you came here today because this excited you at the moment. Yes?
Yes.
Then all you have to do when this experience is over is stop and say, all right, what would excite me the most next? Take a walk, read a book, eat with a friend, make a phone call, see a movie, whatever it is, out of all the options available to you, pick the one that seems most exciting and act on it to the best of your ability with no insistence that it has to come to pass, and see what happens. And just keep doing that. It will eventually start building into bigger and bigger and bigger opportunities to allow you to exercise more action on more of your excitement. And then perhaps if it is relevant for you to have some sort of larger scale project or career or something that is representative of your excitement that way. And that doesn't mean there only has to be one expression. There can still be multiple expressions of an overall umbrella of excitement. But it will evolve into something larger. But it doesn't matter if it does, because if you just keep acting on what excites you the most, no matter what it is, you will always be acting on your excitement, and you will live a life full of excitement. You understand?
I understand.
It's that simple. Keep it that simple, and the ball will start rolling. That's all it takes.
I understand. I guess I see a lot of people being very passionate about different things, about their careers.
So what? You can use them as inspiration, but it's got to be done your way.
Right.
And you won't feel that until you start acting on it. Remember? Okay. You have to be the vibration first. Yes?
Okay, copy.
So, when you are allowing yourself to say, all right, it sounds exciting that I could just start acting on my excitement, you'll be in the proper vibration. And the things that need to happen will unfold in front of you. Your life will unfold as it needs to. You don't have to judge yourself or gauge yourself by anyone else's experience. In fact, you actually have no business doing so, because you're not them and they're not you. Right. You can use people as inspiration, or certainly you can use people as object lessons, but the idea is you still have to decide to do it the way that works for you. Doesn't matter how anyone else decides it works for them. You're unique. You have to do it in your unique way. That's what it's all about. Okay. Being yourself as fully as you can.
Thank you very much.
Is this helping?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
My name's, they named me Tasha anyway in this lifetime. I have several things I wanted to share with you.
Yes, yes.
I've been a therapist for most of my adult life.
Oh, all right.
And about 5 years ago, during a session with a client, I had an overwhelming, beaming, loving, surging energy surge through every cell of my being lit up.
How exciting.
Yes. And then I got an instant download that I'm a family relative that has passed away and I'm here to love and support him. And so I asked my client, and he said, yeah, my dad. So we figured out it was his dad.
Yes.
And after that happened, I was searching for answers
To what?
to what that was.
I thought
mean,
you knew what it was.
Well, I knew that it was his father that had passed away, but that
Yes.
beaming love that's like beyond this world through every cell of my being could not
Yes.
have been him.
No, it was more of you.
Yeah, it was like my higher consciousness or my
Yes.
super. Yeah.
Because it needed to be experienced by you so that you could tap into the higher level and deliver the information that you needed to.
It was.
Remember, you have to go to the level
Yeah.
before you can get the information that is reflective of that level. So you allowed yourself to open up, go to that level, that's what it feels like, and then you were capable of doing what you needed to do to access the information you required to be of service.
So the next thing I did was I asked Bashar to take me onto a ship.
Me?
Yes. For 2 nights, I asked through my consciousness to take me on his
Yes.
his craft. And the
You
second
mean
night,
mine?
Yes.
Why are you
you're-
speaking about me in the third person?
Sorry. And I went to sleep, and I
Yes.
was in a cockpit. And I
Yes.
won't go into detail, but it was definitely not your race because
No.
this was a 7 or 8 foot race.
Well, that's how you interpreted it, yes.
Yeah, but I still got to go on the craft and
Yes.
fly through space.
All
So then
right.
after
Was that fun for you?
That was a lot of fun for me. I
All
can't wait
right.
until I can do it, even though it felt very physical.
Oh,
and I looked
you
down at my arms.
can wait.
I will wait. Okay, but the most important thing is this was June 16th. I was woken up by like a loud instrument in my ear,
Yes.
like really loud in my ear.
Yes.
And when I opened my eyes, I saw this being, and at
Yes.
first my mind's like, your eyes are playing tricks on you. You're not seeing, that's not really there.
Oh, all right.
And then she moved slightly, like forward, and of course she picked up my fear a little bit because she just woke me up with a
Yes.
really loud instrument in my ear.
Yes.
So she received back into the bathroom, and then this rotating ball of energy started levitating, coming towards my bed. And then she's like, here I am. No, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. And then she went into the ceiling. Who was that?
Can't tell you that.
Why?
Not allowed to,
How did I know you were going to say that?
because you're psychic.
I knew you were going to say that.
You're psychic.
Okay. Well, I love
Why do you think that might be?
Because it's my journey to tap into that.
In this
energy.
case, yes, you're still in mid-process with that being. So we can't reveal too much. We can't, as you say, spill your beans.
Okay. Oh.
Not yet.
Yael?
Can't tell you that yet.
Paya?
You are in mid-process.
Okay.
You don't have to keep guessing.
Any-
We're not going to answer the question.
Is there any advice that you'd give me to connect better?
Yes. Did a color come to you in that incident, in that experience, or an object? Did something make itself obvious to you as being symbolically representative of that interaction? An object, a color, the sound, of course, you already have. Did it sound like something in particular, a particular instrument for you?
Feminine energy is the only thing that I can come up with.
Feminine energy.
Yeah.
You're saying that the sound that woke you up sounded like feminine energy?
I'm sorry. So you know with drummers, the round things that they hit?
You mean symbols?
Yeah. Well, that's what it sounded
Double
like.
entendre intended?
Like someone just slammed 2 of those in my ear, like really, really loud.
So then if you recreated that sound for yourself in a more comfortable way, what do you think it might do?
It was very uncomfortable.
I will repeat my question since you obviously did not hear it.
Yes, I heard it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did I say?
You said if I recreated that sound, what would I experience?
You're leaving something out.
In
In a more comfortable way,
a more comfortable way.
which means not as loud.
So do I just go buy a few of those or what?
You can if you wish, if that works for you. But what we're saying is you were given the vibration that will give you more of a connection. If you recreate the sound symbolizes the vibrational frequency that will allow you to feel more in touch with that entity. Now, it doesn't, again, have to be a crashingly loud sound,
Yes.
but they had to get through to you.
Yeah, I'm a really deep sleeper.
So there you go. So if you just recreate what feels like the correct sound in a comfortable way, at a comfortable decibel level, that can be the permission slip that they were giving you to say, if you recreate this and let that vibration wash over you, you will be in the correct frequency to be able to interact with us more consciously. So you were given what you need. You were given the permission slip.
Thank you. I will hopefully maybe you'll give me the answer to this.
Maybe, maybe not.
I was coming home from a session. It was like midnight, and I was fidgeting with my stereo, and I was reaching an intersection, and I heard accident really loud in my head.
Yes.
And I look up, and this guy is in my entire lane, and I should have slammed into him and probably not be here right now. But if
All
it weren't
right.
for him saying accident, really, I say him, but I don't know who it was.
Your guides.
Anyone specific? Don't I have several of them?
Oh, all right. It was Todd. Does that help you? Oh, no, wait. Maybe it was Matthew. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it was
John.
Fred.
John?
Oh, maybe it was John. Do you really need to know? Since you received the
No.
information in the way that you needed it, do you really need to know anything else?
Yes, I want to know why they intervened.
Because you would be dead.
Well, what if maybe I wanted to go though?
Obviously, that wasn't your path, or they wouldn't have intervened.
Okay,
Because it wasn't an intervention.
it wasn't.
No, in other words, you didn't want to go,
Right.
so that gave them the permission to shout it out.
Right.
If you had really timed it, that was the time to go, they would have been zipper-lipped.
I cannot believe. I mean, I should have slammed into this guy, and our tires maybe touched. It was just crazy.
But all those things, again, in some senses, are worked out for timing. It wasn't your time. They knew that. You knew that. And so they were capable of assisting you. Even if you had died, they would have told you it's not your time and sent you back.
Oh, that would have sucked.
No, it wouldn't, because it's not your time.
Well, I probably would have been pretty
Are
beat
you
up, though.
saying that you do not enjoy being where you are?
I'm like in the clouds most of the time.
Well, then you need to put your feet on the ground so that you can understand what you need from being in the clouds as well. It's a balancing act.
I know, that's what Treb tells me too, but
Well, there you go.
all right, thank you.
Does this help you?
Yes.
Are
the
you
symbols,
sure?
yes.
What are you so impatient about? Where are you in a hurry to be, other than where you are, which is the most important place you can possibly be, here and now? Where are you in a hurry to get to?
Out of here.
Why? You
'Cause
chose
it's
to be
boring.
where you are. Why are you in such a hurry to leave?
Because I'm bored.
Bored?
Yeah.
Don't you understand that there is no such thing as a boring situation?
Yes.
Only bored minds?
Yes,
So
Bashar.
why are you boring yourself?
Because I have an old dog that I'm kind of like waiting for him to pass.
So what?
Before I can like go out and get wild and live my life. Like he's at home right now. I have a camera on him, like because he's crying, waiting for mommy to get home.
That's what you're using as an excuse?
It's not an excuse. I take him to the park every day, but
That's
yeah.
not what I'm saying.
Excuse
I'm
for
talking about the idea of the energy state you are choosing to be in. Do you think that's what your dog wants you to feel?
what? No.
Well, then why do you feel that way? Why? Why?
I have a very dysfunctional family.
And you are taking on all of those belief systems because they work for you? Or do they not work for you? Do you understand that you are a different person every moment?
Yeah.
Well, if you really understand that, then the person that you choose to define yourself to be, or could choose to define yourself to be, doesn't have a dysfunctional family and never did.
Oh.
You are changing your history if you change yourself. You may still see them, but that doesn't mean that they have any effect on you, because you're the one that decides who you are.
I don't see them because they're so dysfunctional I can't be around them.
But yet you are still around them.
Energetically, yeah.
Well, there's no difference. You're accepting their energy as real for you. You're
It's
accepting their
heartbreaking.
ideas as real for you. They don't have to be. So why would you choose to accept them as real when that's not what you prefer to believe about yourself? Why?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Because it's the lesson I set out for myself. I don't know.
But the lesson is to let go of the things that don't work for you.
I just don't understand how family can treat somebody like that, you know?
Because they propel you in the direction you need to go by being exactly representative of the direction you don't prefer to go in. They gave you a springboard to push off from, not stick to. So don't stick to it. Spring off from it. Say, this is not what I prefer. They're giving you an opportunity to see more clearly what you do prefer by contrast, by comparison. So push away and be who you wish to be, who you prefer to be, who you actually are. Even though they may not act like it in their physical personalities, in their hearts, in their souls, in their spirits, that's actually what they would prefer that you do, is be yourself. And they will know that either in this life or after it, but it's your job to know it for yourself now.
Oh, I do know it. I've been
No,
shown...
you don't if you don't use it.
I do know it.
But you're not acting like you know it. You're saying, I'm bored. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
That means you don't know it. Remember, if it's not in your behavior, if it's not in your energy, you may have an intellectual comprehension of the concept, but it's not in your bones. You don't know it. So know it. Know it to be true for yourself. Let it be in your behavior. Let it be true for you. And then you'll know it.
Thank you.
It's up to you. But please remember, you are never alone. You always have help. There is no reason for you to be bored. The universe is an exciting place.
I know.
Let yourself be excited because you're part of that exciting universe.
Okay.
Don't give in to the ideas that have nothing to do with you. The dysfunctions have to do with their own issues. They don't have to do with you.
I know.
All right. Act like you know it.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Our unconditional love to you.
Love to you too.